We're back with this week's Line panelists. We're now on the clock. The former head of the state's Human Services Department, Sydney Squire, told the Santa Fe Reporter this week that she is leaving her position because, quote, "This is a very blue state, and I'm mainly a red girl." Now, Vicki, kick us off on this one. What's your reaction to that comment?
Well, the first thing is she needs to hire Tom Garrity to help her manage the media.
There you go.
I mean, I just can't believe how this woman continues to make some of these outrageous statements. Right. And it's almost like she's trying to anger everyone. Right. And I'm glad she's gone.
Was that a not so veiled shot at New Mexico on the way out the door?
Well, I mean, it clearly wasn't an accurate shot.
Yeah.
I mean, because obviously she made her comments after the Republicans basically took over everything in the state of New Mexico.
Very good point. That's interesting. What did you think of that one, Rob?
Yeah, I think the red girl in a blue state comment was, it comes with the territory. I mean, yeah, there are more Democrats here in New Mexico, right. but you know, that comes with the territory.
Surely she knew that when she
got the job. And so it's been all downhill for her ever since she stormed out of that legislative meeting a couple years ago.
Infamously, as they say. What do you think of this one?
I think she's tactless, and I think the only red part that I see is her red face.
There you go. New subject. And Albuquerque Public Schools has started officially searching for a new superintendent. The former superintendent, Winston Brooks, resigned last year before his contract was up, as you know. Now, the reason for his departure was never made public, but Mr. Brooks did get lots of negative attention for that tweet he sent about Hannah Skandera, top education officials in the state, and there were other reports and other local media outlets that Mr. Brooks' departure, Rob, was hitched on all kinds of other things. What do you think the issues are going to be looking for people to find a new superintendent? What do they want in a new superintendent? Somebody that's not on Twitter to start with? Or?
Yeah, or at least someone who has some social media skills.
Yeah.
I think that I think what people want, and this is not just for the Board of Education or in education, they want competence and they want credibility. And you know, and Mr. Brooks had lots of problems. We were talking about Sydney Squire's problems. Well, Winston Brooks did as well. So, but I think what people want is competence.
Yeah. Same question. What do you think folks are looking for out there?
Oh, I think everybody wants something different, to be honest. I think it's great that they at least opened it up to have more input. I think that's unusual. I haven't seen that before, and it sounds like they're honestly trying to get more people involved and stakeholders involved.
Right. Do you imagine, Vicki Harrison, that possibly the next superintendent might be the person involved with splitting up of APS and the hemorrhage that would cause? Because a lot of folks would say we're right at that point.
Right.
We have to seriously think about it.
And this is a time to think of it if we're bringing in somebody new. As I've said on this show before, I just hope they hire somebody that stays more than a couple of years and leaves with hundreds of thousands of dollars. Right. Pick somebody who's going to stay. Pick somebody who wants this job, not somebody who's a year away from retirement.
That's right. Tom, real quick, get 10
seconds. I left 26 years short of retirement, so there you go. To echo Rob's perspective, I think voters want and students and parents want confidence. And what I think they should do is really focus on convincing Brad Winter that he needs to stay a little bit longer.
You wouldn't be alone in that thought, too. Thank you all for being here. We'll have the rest of these on the clocks at NewMexicoInFocus.org. I'm Gene Grant. Thanks for joining us. You can find this week's show online at NewMexicoInFocus.org. All of us here at New Mexico in Focus appreciate your time and your effort to stay informed and engaged, and we'll see you next week in Focus.